Everybody from SeemsGoodMagic, welcome. My name is Sam. Welcome back to Wednesdays with Sam. Today we got a draft for you. We got a quick Smiths by Hungry Flames and a shock. Looks about it. I'm going to get everything a little bigger. Sorry, I had to adjust my setup from the stream. Pretty easy quick Smiths by, just a bomb. Love a Hungry Flames, love a shock. I think red's a better color, but I mean, Quicksmith Spy is just a bomb, right? So you gotta respect that to some degree. Being able to draw a card every turn, even though sometimes it eats a removal spell, it just creates an advantage that just snowballs. So I think Quicksmith Spy is going to be the big here. That being said, before I do anything else, I just want to say, go check me out on Twitch. Also, I have a giveaway on my YouTube channel happening right now. I got all of these goodies. I don't know if you can see them. There's some foils, there's some lands, there's all types of stuff. There's tireless trackers and all types of things happening over on my channel. So please go check that out. Everything will be in the description right down below. So perfect. Could go with a Daredevil here, but just gonna take a Daring Demolition. Don't mind a Daredevil, but the blue-black artifact deck is probably the best blue deck. Maybe Blue-Red Tempo is a little better, but Blue-Black Artifact is up there for sure, and I think Daring Demolition is a better card than Daredevil Dragster, I mean. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the Demolition. Also, we're not married to this Quicksmith Spy, so we could still shift out of that. Also got the nice Ajani in the background, so everything's all good today. Got a nice Ajani out there, got a foil Fatal Push, and I pulled that F&M. We live in the dream over here. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for being here on the SeemsGoodMagic YouTube page from wherever you came from. Just happy that you got here. We're doing a lot of cool stuff over here, so please stay tuned for that. Everyone is awesome. I have another video coming out tomorrow as always. And that's not going to be a draft video, right? My Thursday video is not going to be a draft. My Thursday video is always just me talking to camera, telling you all my thoughts and feelings about something that's going on. As you can probably imagine, tomorrow's might have something to do with the Pro Tour. We'll see. But anyways, so thank you for hanging out. Two green cards here. Could mean that green's open. Could also just take an Inventor, right? We kind of want to be in blue. I mean, Quicksmith Spy is a pretty good card, so we kind of want to be there. That being said, two pretty decent green signals. I think I'm just going to take the Inventor here. Do I just take a map? Map is really, really good. If blue's open, we're going to get Inventors later. Map goes in all the decks. I'm just going to take a map. Alright, that's how we did it, right? It works with Quicksmith Spy. It also fixes your mana, thins your draws. I mean, it really does everything. It is the real deal. We could take a Cavalry here. We could take a Brawler. We just saw a green card, so I'm tempted to take Cavalry and just kind of move in. We saw two green cards. Now we can cut it. This is the first red card we've seen outside of the first pack where we passed Hungry Flames and Shock. I think I'm just going to lean Lifecraft Cavalry, though. It's huge. It's hard to beat. Green's one of the best colors in this format, if not the best color in the format. So I'm going to go that way, and away we go. So we get a Caught in the Brights, not fantastic. A Verdant Automaton, fine, not fantastic. A Siege modification that can definitely be good. This is more red we're seeing, but I'm not sure it's great red. I'm leaning towards Automaton, although it's really just filler. Maybe Caught in the Brights? I don't really love... I mean, I really don't want to take a fourth color, especially for soft removal. I'm just going to take a Verdant Automaton. I think it's playable. Ooh, and we get a Druid. Alright, so nicely backdoored into a green deck here. Don't know if we're going to be green, blue, or green-black. It is worth noting that there's a Night Market Aeronaut in this pack, and no blue whatsoever, so... that is worth noting. Oh, wow. So we passed the Siege modification, then we get a Consulate Dreadnought. Would love to live that dream. Could still take the Dreadnought. It probably is playable. I think I'm just going to take an Implement here, though. It goes well with our Quicksmith Spy and our blue deck if we decide to go that route. Alright, a red Implement, a white Audacious Infiltrator, and a Night Market Aeronaut. That's interesting. I don't really want to take the fourth color, but Audacious Infiltrator is pretty good. Although I'm not sure it's a signal, but maybe that plus Caught in the Brights is a signal. I think I'm just going to take the Aeronaut here. Alright, what do we do here? This is interesting. Don't love Filigree Crawler. Resourceful Return is fine, so is Fenhauler. But if we're green-black, we're going to have enough beef in the green department. I think I'm going to take Resourceful Return, because if we're green-black, then we're gonna want one Resourceful Return for sure. Take a Natural Obsolescence for the same reason, right? Take a Fenhauler here. Yeah, I mean, not loving what's going on right now, but hopefully we'll be able to turn it around. We're also in a very tough seat, by the way. Sometimes you're in a very easy seat. It's very obvious what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. This seat seems pretty tough. That's just how it happens sometimes. So yeah, so thank you for hanging out with me today. Really appreciate it. We've been having some great Twitch streams as of late. I've been streaming at some really weird hours. Just like really, really weird hours. I've been streaming from like 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. or to 10 a.m. Eastern time, which has been a pretty good hour, honestly, to get more exposure. Because there aren't that many streamers. There's only like 4 or 5 streamers at those times, so it's definitely good for more exposure. But it's a little bit of a pain on the old sleep schedule, but that's okay. We're gonna work it out. Again, if you would like to win any of these things, right? There's Wandering Ephemerals, Tireless Trackers, Foil Sylvan Advocates, all the whole real deal. If you would like to win any of those things, and I hope you would, please go check out my YouTube channel, Sammy Rubin. Link should be in the description down below. That's where I come from originally. Just hit 500 subs, hopefully up around 600 by the time you're watching this video. But last week I was at 500, and so we're doing a giveaway, and that's kind of how that rolls. There'll be another one at 750, and then another one at 1K. So that's how I do things over there. So we know we're going to get a lot of green in this pack, in this next pack. We also know we're going to get a lot of blue. We also know that we're in a really bad seed. We know that the person to our left might be in red, because that is what we passed the most of, right? Their first pick was probably Hungry Flames, and they definitely picked up that Stormkirk, or that Storm Brawler that we passed. Alright, so we get a white card, a white-green card. Just gonna take a Druid here. It's totally fine. I mean, Implement might be good, but I really like Druid, so I'm just going to slam it here. Tons of white. Srom and Airdrop Aeronauts, both great cards. Just going to take the best green card in the pack, though. Again, I think Implement's fine, but I think Druid might be a little better. Like the Natural Opalescence in the board, that's probably where it belongs. So in terms of black, really have Daring Demolition and Resource Return that we're like excited to play. Also, because of the Renegade map, if we're able to pick up another one or an Attunement with Aether, I could see us splashing Quicksmith Spy if it turns out that we do have enough artifacts. But, you know, that's to be determined later also. Also, your artifacts go a little bit downwards in efficiency when you have to start holding them for things, so that could be an issue as well. Nice little Maulfist Revolutionary here over Trophy Mage. Not too bad, not too bad. I think this is worth a few bucks, but we're going to take a Maulfist Revolutionary here, try to win the draft. Great card. Great with 1/1 counters, right? Great with energy. Basically really good in green. It's a strong signal we don't want to pass. Ooh. A Rogue, Refiner, and a Mechanized Production. So we could take an Aether Poisoner here, but I don't like that. That's the not spicy pick. Chant Artifact to control. Right, so you make a bunch of copies. I think I'm just going to take Rogue Refiner here. I've played with Mechanized Production, and it was fine, but not fantastic. I'm leaning towards Rogue Refiner. Leaning towards Rogue Refiner. Now we get a Pima, Aetherseer. We could also take a Bastion Inventor here. That's not a bad pick at all. But I do like the Pima Aetherseer. I think it's really good with things like Lifecraft Cavalry, things like Maulfist Revolutionary, just big things in general. Don't want to put that in my deck yet. Hold on. Alright, so I'm definitely putting all the black inside, but we're not seeing any black this pack. We're done. Quicksmith Spy, Implement. And let's Converted Mana Cost sort. Alright. This is what we're looking at right now. I could take a Bastion Inventor. I think that's fine. Alright, now we get another map, a Crusher, an Implement of Ferocity, a Gifted Aetherborn if we were in black, but we're not, we're off it. Could take a map here. Again, I mean, map does a lot of things, right? Not only is it good with Quicksmith Spy, not only is it basically a Soul Ring for Bastion Inventor, but it also fixes our mana. So because it does all those things, I'm tempted to take it, although Implement of Ferocity is very, very good with Rogue Refiner. But we could also splash, right? If we have 2 maps and we're base green, we could splash. So I'm going to take map here. Alright, and this is one of the cards we might want to splash for, right? We're not taking Implement of Malice. We're not taking High Spire Infusion. We're not taking Take into Custody, right? Those are the three cards that are closest to us, High Spire Infusion. But I think we could take Tezzeret's Touch. Like, I think there's a chance we could splash for black, maybe? I don't love how low we are on playables here. We could also take a Foundry Assembler. That makes us less low on playables. I really like Tezzeret's Touch, though. We're going to try it here. We're going to see if it works or not. We got an Implement of Malice and a Defiant Salvager. And see, now we're kind of swinging back the other way, where we could be green-black again. But I don't really love Defiant Salvager, although it is good with the implements and stuff. I'm going to take a black implement. Is it better than the blue one? Do I really want a second blue implement? It's just so expensive. I think I want a black implement over a blue implement. I think that's kind of where we are here. We could take it an Illusionist Stratagem. What's that good with? It's pretty good with Malthus Revolutionary. It's very good with Rogue Refiner. It's very good with Lifecraft Cavalry. I don't mind trying this card. I have not played it yet, but it seems like it could be good. Take an Unbridled Growth or a Hidden Herbalist here. Unbridled Growth helps with the idea that we could be splashing things. Hidden Herbalist is decent with Illusionist Stratagem because you can play something else. I'm just going to take the Growth here. Alright, another Obsolescence that we don't need, an Implement that we don't really need, and a Leave in Dust that we don't really need. So, a bunch of doubles and triples of cards that we're not super excited by, although maybe I could see us taking the... Can we take Nightmark Aeronaut? I think we're most likely to play a run of Leave in Dust. Alright, taking a High Spire Infusion here. Taking a Foundry Assembler. Not too bad, not too bad. I mean, hopefully everything's good right now. We're about to see. About to see what is up. 13 playables going to the last pack, not super excited about it. We have stuff in the board that we can play. We're just not super happy with where we are right now. I think we're in a very tough seat and we're just trying to make the best of it. Shipwreck Mori might just have to get in the deck. Taking the Customs not getting in the deck no matter what. Want like one or two more 2-drops? Would love a Long Tusk Cub. I mean, if we have a sick pack 3, we could really turn this one around here. But, I mean, we have a curve. We have 0 removal. But we have a curve. We have card advantage. So, what else could you need? Well, we could probably have used a good pack here. This is not one. Is there any chance we just take Pia and play it on the splash? Instead of playing Tezzeret's Touch on the splash, we just play a Pia on the splash? I mean, what's our other option here? Take Arrow of Innovation? I don't love Arrow of Innovation. I mean, I guess it's fine, but I don't love it. I'm just going to take a Pia. Maybe we play it on the splash. Who knows? Oh, yes. Long Tusk Cub, Glimmer of Genius. Love a Glimmer of Genius, but got to take a Cub here. It's just too strong of a Magic card. Renegade Freighter. Oh, my God. And you know how gross it is? I have to pass the Renegade Freighter because we have no removal. I have to. We have 0 removal. How can I take Renegade Freighter here with no removal? Gotta take a Hunt the Weak. Thrino Servant? Jeez, we're having a sick pack 3. I think I just take Thrino. Right? Malthus Revolutionary really plays well with Thrino, and so does Long Tusk Cub. Servant of the Conduit's good too, but I think it's Thrino or Hunt the Weak, and I think I just take Thrino. Alright. Could take a Calprowler here, don't mind that. Could also just take an Eager Construct. Eager Construct does a surprising amount of work in some of these decks. Dund Operative is not where I want to be. Eager Construct does a surprising amount of work with things like Quicksmith Spy and Bastion Inventor, so I think I'm just going to take it here. Oh yes, Imperial Voyager, that's where we want to be. Could take a Riparian Tiger, but again, I think we have enough top end here. We don't really need a Wild Wanderer in this deck, so I'm just going to grab an Imperial Voyager and be pretty happy with it. And the insane pack 3 continues. So what do we have for Armorcraft Judge? We have Long Tusk Cub, Verdant Automaton, Hunt the Weak, Lifecraft Cavalry, Thriving Rhino. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think we probably take it. Sometimes we just draw a card, and that's pretty good. Oh, yes, Pima Outrider. Oh my god, what a pack 3 are we having? Jeez. Just everything is coming up Sam over here in pack 3. I don't know how bad that PNLR pick was, but I felt like it couldn't have been that bad. Like, if we had picked up a Welding Sparks, we would definitely be splashing red here. We might be splashing it anyways, because what are we going to do, splash black just for Tezzeret's Touch? That doesn't seem super strong. Right, and anything that we had wanted, we just wheeled anyways. Do we really want Era of Innovation here? I don't think we really want Era of Innovation here, is the issue. That is theoretically the issue, right? Is how badly do we actually want Era of Innovation? Or we might actually want Ornamental Courage? Oh yes, and the malfunction came around, so now we have like removal. Ugh, this got so good. So juicy. Alright, I guess I'll take a Glass Blower's Puzzle. Not super hyped about it, but we will take one. So what are we doing now? This is now we're in a little interesting of a spot here, right? We have all this stuff, and we got to figure out something to do with it. So we're probably not splashing black, because we would really only be splashing for Daring Demolition and Fenhauler. We might actually just play Tezzeret's Touch. I mean, it's just insane card advantage. We could play a Shipwreck Mori here. The thing is we have 2 Druids, so being heavy on 4s isn't the worst here. We have 2 Renegade maps. We can really play 15 lands. We can really play 14 lands, probably. 2 Renegade maps, 2 Druids. Let's say we're playing 15 lands, so we need to play 1 more card. I don't mind playing Foundry Assembler as the last card. It does do a little bit of work in this deck, and it is like an extra artifact for all those synergies. So anything that works with Illusionist Stratagem, what does work with it? Shipwreck Mori, obviously, Armorcraft Judge, Pima Outrider. Yeah, that's immediately just enough things. Alright, I mean, we're going to give this one a shot. I don't know how good it's going to be, but we're going to give it a shot here. 15 lands, 2 Renegade maps, 2 Druid of the Cowls. You might want 14 here, but we do have a Bastion Inventor. We have a Quickness Buy and Implement and a Rogue Refiner to like draw cards, so I don't think we're going to flat out too badly. 9-6 is probably close to right. Alright, so thank you everybody for watching. We were in a tough seat, but we did get hooked up in Pack 3. Hopefully this is going to be playable. But we'll see. Thank you so much. Don't forget to check out my YouTube channel, my Twitch, the whole thing. Everything's in the comment section down below. Again, I am doing a YouTube giveaway with a bunch of fun stuff. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for number 1.